Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Angel here at Red Corn Outdoors. We're at a pretty nice location today. Just felt like doing something a little bit different for you guys. But what I got here for us is the second optic that was sent out to us by UUQ. And I haven't had a chance to really get a good look at this. I haven't had it out of the package and just open it up, make sure everything was okay. Let's open it up and see what we got, guys. This way you can see what came in this box. Again, this is a optic that's been provided to us by UUQ. This is a LPVO. It's a 1x12 by 24. A couple things right off the back. Comes in a pretty nice box, as you can see right here. We'll set that off to the side. The product itself, you can see right there, it's packaged really nice. It's got foam padding in there. Let's open it up and see what all we got in here. I'll share that with you guys. So right off the bat, now we got an Allen wrench, a couple screws. Set that off to the side here. Of course, your cleaning cloth for your lens. There's your warranty card. That's also included. We have a product manual that's also included. And of course, we got a battery, good old 2032 battery. Let's see what we got inside the package. Right off the bat, we got a one-piece mount. It's got 2 screws on each side. Plus you got your mounting screws on here on the bottom. Nice. Set that off to the side there. In the front. Now Robert, we'll open this up. Don't want to lose that. So here we go, guys. Here, we turn that around so you can see the logo on there. This is a 1x12 by 24. It's a second focal plane. Again, this has been sent to us by UUQ. It's an LPVO. This is actually going to be the first one I believe we're going to be reviewing on the channel. And let's see, we got on here, we got adjustments anywhere from 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. Then from there jumps up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Flip up lens covers, pretty nice. This will come off real easy as well. Take a quick look at our glass. That's some nice glass. This is supposed to be their, I believe they call it their ED edition. I can't remember the name now to save my life. But it's one of their premium optics. We can go ahead and slap the battery in here while we have a chance too. Again, so far, haven't needed any tools. They did provide us one for our mount. Here's our 2032 battery. We'll go and pop that out real quick. Again, we're going to hang on to our trash. Throw that in there. Again, that's going to go in just like that. That's going to screw in. Okay, I can do this. There we go. So that's going to screw in just like that. And we'll be able to turn our reticle on and see what color we have. Quick look. We have a red reticle. Now I'll have to take a picture of this once I get a chance, and I'll go camera mount it on here so you can see what I see. But it's got the halo style that lights up red with a little dot in the middle. And I can tell you, I mean, it's a pretty bright day. I'm sitting in the shade. Brightness levels go all the way from 1 to 11, and it is bright. And the only thing that's lighting up is that little circle with the little dot in the middle. Now let's check out some of the other features on this. Nice large knurled caps to keep those covered. That's your her windage and elevation. And from what I can tell right now, again, no tools required. I don't know what that was. And let's see, 1 click, half MOA. That's going to be at 100 yards, guys. And I don't know if you can hear that. Very audible. Just ever slightly bit of play in there, but they feel really nice. Now, as far as the adjustment on the light, I didn't cover that. That feels really nice. Again, slightly audible, but definitely positive. Very, you can feel it when you're changing it. Now let's go ahead and check our magnification. Some squirrels messing around. Now the magnification at first was really tight, and that's not uncommon with a brand new scope. But definitely there's no play in it, there's no grit in it. It's just nice and snug, so you're not going to have to worry about this getting bumped and moving off its magnification. This is the UUQ 1x12x24 second focal plane. I'm going to set that down right here. Again, you got your one-piece mount on there. I'm not sure what the distance is on this. I'm going to say it's probably like a 20 MOA mount. Don't hold me to that. Again, if you need a little bit more information, you can find that on their website. Now, real quick, let's go over the product manual. And I did take this out and take a look at it. And what I can tell you, the instructions in here on how to use it and get it set up are very clear. The translation on here is actually pretty decent. I know a lot of times you'll get manuals on there and the translation is pretty jacked up, but on this one here it is pretty clear. They tell you how to go ahead and adjust your ocular right here so you can get the maximum clearness, or as far as your reticle. It tells you how to go ahead and adjust your magnification. It tells you about adjusting your turrets up and down. Also tells you about your illumination on there. It even gives you some instructions on how to mount your scope on your rifle, either using this or using the scopes that you prefer, depending on what your distance is on this compared to your rifle. I mean, yes, they do give you this, but doesn't mean it's going to work with every rifle that they, that you may use it on. One thing I did like, let me get to that little spot here when I was reading it. So zeroing on your target, and again, they do, one thing that UUQ does sell, they do sell bore sighters, they sell other optics, of course, they do sell red dots, they sell iron sights, flip up iron sights that you can find typically on your AR, but they also sell boring sighter, like to slid down your barrel so you can go ahead and bore sight your rifle. The one thing they do mention here, when zeroing on your actual target, if you're going to be shooting this on a powder burner, they do recommend at 100 yards. If you're going to be shooting on an air gun, they recommend 35 yards on an air gun. So I thought that was pretty neat that they mentioned that about an air gun. I don't know what we're going to put this on yet, guys. I have two ideas. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm filming this part of the video in advance, so I just wanted to get the unboxing done and get this out so you guys can see what I get to see. And on the next part of this video, we'll go ahead, like I said, we'll get it mounted on the rifle. We'll get some images through the actual scope itself and go from there. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want any more information on the UUQ, you can go ahead and visit their website, UUQoptics.com, and you can go ahead and look at this particular one. I will put a name of it down here somewhere because I'm drawing a blank and it doesn't say it on here, other than UUQ 1x12x24 rifle scope, second focal plane, illuminated reticle, and of course the part number. But the actual model line of this one, I forgot the name of it, guys, apologies, but it's one of their, I want to say it was about $130 price range on this one. And again, I'll put a link down below so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But let me bring this up close so you guys can get a little bit better look at it. This is the UUQ. I don't know if you'll be able to get a look at that. We'll turn it on real quick. Here, I'm gonna. All right, there it is. God, I can't hold it steady. Anyways, like I was saying, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this is an optic that's been sent out to us by UUQ. This is the 1x12x24 second focal plane, LPVO. It does have the ED glass on it, and I will say, eye relief on this thing, as you can see, pretty decent eye relief. Right now I have it on 1 magnification. Nope, we're on 7. Go back down to 1. That's pretty crisp. That's really crisp. So you can see the distance as far as my eye relief. We'll go ahead and turn it up. That's 1.5. Nothing's changed as far as my eye relief. Wish I could look at that squirrel. I hear him up there. He's mad. nice. I really like that. It's clear. Anyways, we really want to say thank you to UUQ to send this out to the channel for us to take a look at. Again, I've been really happy with the original one that I purchased. The 3x9 actually rather surprised me. I was really impressed on the 3x9 and what you get for the value and the price on that one, but this is something a little bit different. And like I said, I haven't decided what we're going to put it on. You guys got any suggestions down below? I have some ideas. I thought about maybe putting it on my Hammerly. Yeah, my Hammerly. I'm sure you guys probably haven't heard about that one on my channel, but yeah, I do have a Hammerly. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a Hammerly. And we also have something else coming that was purchased by the channel that we may put this on to do some trying on. Anyways, you're going to have to stay tuned to watch that part of the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, the first half of this video, as you saw, was nice and sunny. There was leaves on the tree. Well, that was right at the end of September. No, I take that back. Yeah, it was right at the end of September when we started that video. And got a little busy. It seemed like every time I had a day off, something was coming up. And I couldn't get out to shoot the pellet rifle. And I did get an opportunity to shoot it. I really wanted to go to the range and put it on my Hammerly. But unfortunately we weren't able to do that. Like I said, just so many things were coming up. My daughter got married, as you guys know, and a bunch of other stuff. But now here we are, Thanksgiving weekend, and it's cold, but I'm out here. I've been having fun. And like I said, I have been shooting it. I've been shooting it in my 10-yard range down in the basement, and just really having a lot of fun shooting it. But I mean, at 10 yards, you only do so much. So I have been shooting a little bit out here today. I've been shooting at the 25 yard, got it dialed in. What we're really here to talk about is this optic here. This is the 1x12x24 that's put out by UUQ. It's an LPVO, and I've been having a blast shooting it down in my basement at 10 yards. So they've been really patient with me. Oh, Jack Ma's been really patient with me, and he understands, you know, I've had a lot of stuff going on. And he said, hey man, whenever you get an opportunity, just get it wrapped up, get it shared, because he already wants to send me another optic. I'm like, dude, slow down, let me get this one taken care of first. But he's got another one on the way, so we'll go ahead. And it's apparently a new 4-16x44. We'll find out once we get it, and we'll do an additional review on that guy. Alright guys, so what I did, my other phone died, so I went and got my other phone. It was charging. I got it on here, and yep, we are recording. Now I was able to get my focus in and right at 4 power instead of the 1 power, so hopefully that's going to be a big help for us. So like I was saying, I got a couple targets, you know, set up over here. We're going to take a couple crack shots at it, and basically I want you to see the image on here. What I do plan on doing is I'll have to get this camera mounted on here, just so we can get some video, you know, from 1 power, you know, all the way to 1.5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 at each particular power setting. This way you can see what I see. But as far as this purpose right now, I want you guys to see the reticle and its design and how easy it is to acquire our targets. So we'll be shooting today red corn magazines, 10 shots, and as far as ammunition, just regular Crossman from your hollow points. Let's get into this, guys. So first one right over here, I'm going to say is right about 12 yards. Let's see here, we're going to aim dead center. A little bit low on that one. Again, we are dialed at 25. Now we got another one over here in the pallet. Let's just pretend, oh man, there's a mouse right there. Not really, it's just our target. Ooh, bullseye. There's another one up there. Ooh, I missed. But I hit it, just hit it in the corner. Let's try again. Yep, a little low on that one. Now we're going to go out 25 yards. Got one sitting there in the leaves. That's a hit. Just to the right side of that target, we got another one. Yep. And like I said, over here, we'll swing this way. Got another one right there. You can see that target. You can see the reticle on there. And that's really nice. Y'all hold off. You got that halo effect going around it.
or partial halo. Then you got your mil dots. You can see your mil dots on there. Hopefully it's coming out good on the camera right there. But one thing that I can say is when you're not running this and you're just using it normal, the quality, the image on there is freaking crystal clear, guys. This is the first LPVO I've ever used. I've never used one before, and I've been really impressed, especially this one being up to 12 power. I know a lot of them are like 1 to 6, 1 to 8. This particular one by UUQ is actually 1 to 12. It's their Aspire edition, and they actually have one, as far as magnification, I think this is the highest one they have in LPVO. Don't hold me to that. Check out their website. But they actually have some other LPVOs. They're a little bit more money. This wasn't the top of the line, but they do show it has ED glass on this one, and it's definitely crystal clear. All right, let's go ahead and hit a target on that. Hit that target. See where I'm holding? Yeah, we were a little bit off to the right. And again, we're shooting crosswind from your hollow points, the Spain editions, so they're not as accurate, I believe, as the original ones, but they do fine for target shooting all day long. I don't have a problem hitting steel. There was another one over there, but the target fell off of it. Let's go back over here to the pellet. Actually, no, we'll take another crack at that one, see if we can get bullseye. Here we go. Oh yeah, much better. Come back over here. We hit a little bit low. Just come up a little bit. There we are. Next one. And that concludes 10 shots. You want to see a couple more? We'll go down there and ring some steel. We got enough air in this to do 10 more, guys. Let's see here. We'll start with that one. Bam. You see how fast we're going. Can't see those other ones in the leaves. That was 10 shots. That was 10 hits. Hey, you can't ask. And you saw how fast I was pulling that thing. Whew, little gust of wind. Yeah, dude, check it out. I said hopefully I'm gonna switch cameras around, see if I can bring you back. This way we can do some let you guys see through this thing from 1 power all the way to 12 power, get a little bit better quality look at the glass here. Alright guys, check it out. So hopefully you can see that better now. So there's our 1-to-1 view, and you can see to the right and through the optic. Pretty much doesn't change, stays pretty good. Now we do have, let me go move that out of the way here. Alright, so that's our pallet right there, stack of pallets, and every now and then we get birds flying in there. And dogs go after them. Sometimes we take them out with some lead, with some lead. But check this out, guys. So there's our pellet, our stack of pellets right there. We're sitting right about 13-14 yards right there at the stack of pellets. This is a 1-to-1 view, guys. Now I got the reticle lit up at 11 right now, so you can see it. Has 11 different power levels. It's on the brightest setting right now. It's a little hard for me to see through the camera because of the small screen, so the image, once I load this up on video, should be pretty crisp. So we're going to take this opportunity. There's 25 yards. You can see the spinners down there. We're going to zoom in. There's 1.5 magnification. There we are at 2. Bring it up to 2.5, 2.5. Here we are at 3, guys. Let's see here. Now we're moving to 4. Hold on. A little easier to see. Here we are at 6. Coming to 7. Finally, we're at 8 power. Now, here's the beauty about this optic right here that's put out by UUQ. A lot of your LPVOs, from what I've seen online, yeah, you typically stop at 8. You usually get like a 1 to 8 power. Where this one shines is it takes it all the way up to 12. So here we are at 8. Now we're going to jump up to 9. Here we go at 10, guys. Finally, we are at 11. And our last stop here is at 12. Now, the little bit of black color you're seeing off to the left side of the optic, that is from the camera itself. That is, you don't see that when you look through the optic with your eye. So take that in consideration. I mean, you can see that reticle. And rifle is safe, by the way, guys. We are empty and we are on safe. We can look down through here. Oh, camera turned off. Again, this is 25 yards. Your field of view at 25 yards, I'm going to say, is roughly about 2.5, maybe 3 feet. And again, you can zoom that right back out. There's our 1-to-1. And where this optic really shines, because right now being at 1-to-1, it's almost like having a red dot. So close quarters, you know, real quick acquisition on your sights. You come over here, get on something real quick. And again, if you need to bring up the magnification so you can get a better detailed look. So we'll swing back over here at this target down here. Kind of hard to see at 1-to-1, at least from the camera, but then we can just boom, zoom in, pop, 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 take her out. Get over here, zoom in on those ones. Hard to see, but we want to get a little bit more accuracy. Get on it, pop, pop, pop. Again, if we're up close, you know, kind of hard to see. You know, I don't know, you can see real good when it's up close, but let's say you want to see a better picture. You can back her up 1-to-1, especially if you're shooting at a large target. There's no need to get on it. You know, when you look at that trash can, you hold center mass on that trash can, pop, pop, and it's out. So hopefully this helps. We'll go ahead and load one in the chamber real quick. Let's go over here, go to that target, we'll zoom in, 1-to-12. Oh yeah, bam. Let's get the other one, bam. Let's go over there to the spinners. Oh, turn the camera back on. Where you at, spinners? There you are. Nope. Another spinner. Can we get the little one? Nope, I missed. Anyways, it's really hard when I'm trying to look through the little 1-inch camera, 1.5-inch camera screen, guys. But yeah, and again, back right back out real quick with that throw lever. We're back on 1-to-1, and you can get real quick sight acquisition, you know, especially, you know, close quarters. You know, you got multiple targets you need to engage. This makes it real nice. Again, you can run this on a PCP. You can mount it on a powder burner, mount on whatever you want. I think definitely a good option, definitely a good choice. Glass is clear. Like I said, I hope it's coming out here on video. Hey guys, if you got any questions, you can hit me down in the comments below. I'll put a link to UUQ down below along with a discount code. And you can go visit their website and see what else they got. Don't take my word for it. Go check them out, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Angel here at Red Corn Outdoors.